DD214 Network podcast is for mature audiences only. Any videos, music, or entertainment not originating from DD214 Network is used and covered under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, also known as fair use. Opinions expressed are our own and do not represent any DoD or U.S. government entities as a whole. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. Viewer and listener discretion is advised. You are no longer alone now because we have you.
Alrighty, everybody, and good evening, and welcome to the Welcome to the DD214 Network podcast, hosted by John Clean Sanchez, Joe Texquilini, and our boy, the man, the myth, the legend, is back this week. Jay, the number one cocksmith, self-proclaimed, by the way. Y'all better look the fuck out today. Our crayons are sharp, the box is full, our bottle of glue is topped off, and our helmets are on tight, baby. We about to risen with that tism full force tonight.
Fucking A.
Yes, we are. Back in action. The Three Stooges are back, or shall I call us the Goodfellas?
I'm telling you, I do. I like that's some funny ass shit, dude. Like, that was funny. Like,
hey, it works.
It does.
Noises. Yes, sad football noises.
Oh yeah, for both of us actually. Like very, very sad football noises right now too. Yes. And yeah, by the way, John, I like how you made me Pesci. Thanks, by the way. Like, it made me.
My wife said the same thing. She was like, "Is Jay Pesci?" I'm like, "Yeah, he is."
It's like, yeah, he's sometimes he's a violent psychopath. Like, yeah, a little bit. Like,
yeah, that sounds about right.
Like, remember that part in Casino where he fucking like stabs that dude with the fucking pen? And he's like, "Where's the tough guy? I told my friend to go fuck himself." Oh, is he crying? Look at him, he's crying.
Remember that time in Kansas City sitting at fucking Harvey's?
Bet you won't do it. Bet you won't do it.
Sounds like a dare. It sounds like a dare to me.
Yeah, I was kind of egging it on. That day. I was not having a fun day apparently because I got agitated and I was egging it on. They didn't bite though. They didn't bite. One of these days I'll send the reel out, and I'll doing the. And somebody will bite eventually, right?
I mean,
and right back.
All right. You're good. We're gonna look at your beautiful display here. Well, Jay, how was your week, man?
It was okay. I have to apologize to everybody. Obviously, I was out last week due to working the night before, and I thought in error, I thought I could do an all-nighter and then make it to the podcast the next morning before going to sleep, and I did not make it. I did not make it. So yeah, that was a lesson in futility on that one.
It happens.
It does. Anyway, it's not like it was like the end of the world. You know what I mean? It wasn't the end of the world, but we kind of pride ourselves on like not missing episodes, and that was kind of like if I should have planned it differently. I should have planned it differently.
Well, aren't you happy that I waited to use all the Christmas stuff until today?
Yeah. It's festive. It is kind of Christmas season.
I know it's a little bright for you, but
no, it's fine. I don't mind the season. I like seeing people in a good mood and feeling good about the holidays when they can and when they do. I'm not big on a lot of holidays or a lot of that stuff anymore in my life, but that's okay. I like seeing other people happy about shit and excited about different times and different things to celebrate throughout the year. So, it's not like, it's not my main thing, but I like seeing other people, get lit about shit. You know what I mean? 'Cause it motivates me. It gives me more motivation to give a fuck too. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's cool shit though. I do like it,
Yeah.
and yeah, it works. It works.
And when it works, it works, and when it doesn't, right?
I'd agree. Yeah, I would agree. That's
You know.
that's
But are you well rested now? You feeling better?
well, a little bit. Well, the reason we're doing Monday Night Live is because I had a game at Arrowhead yesterday.
Yeah.
So I worked all day yesterday. So
Yeah, and my dumbass wrote in the morning all pumped up and fucking ready to go.
oh
I was like, "What's up, boys?" And then you were like,
yeah,
we're on
yeah,
later, right?"
it was like yeah, like I was getting ready to when you texted me. I was getting ready to go to the stadium because I go like really like even though it was a Sunday night game, I go like early. So
Yeah.
my call
You
time
go
yesterday,
before the ghost even wake up.
just about like I'm there well in advance, and so it's a long day. I think I did like 13 hours yesterday, something like that. And but when you texted me, I was like literally getting
Money.
ready, and like and like you're like all hyped up, ready to do the podcast. I was like, yeah, about that. like
We're not on today. We're on tomorrow, my
tomorrow,
friend.
yeah,
But it's
and we're
okay. And it was funny because like I got up and I looked at my wife and I was like, I'm off today. And she looked at me, she was like, "Oh yeah?" I was like,
oh
"Yeah."
yeah, oh yeah, oh maybe John's the number one cocksmith now, huh?
Yeah, well, that was the thing because, well, I'll get on with my week a little later, but this was just a small thing. We had to wait for a new bed frame to get in, and it took what, 16 hours for it to get here?
A new
But
bed frame.
yeah, because we broke the old one.
Oh hell yeah, dude! Oh hell yeah! I can
Well,
get down with that kind of action, Jackson. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
well, my wife would say it was broken differently, but I would say it was broken appropriately.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Absolutely. Thank you. Yeah.
All right.
Jay, be quiet. Wait, he's back. Don't say nothing, and he won't see us.
Shut the fuck up. I see Jay and I see John. Oh, wait, no, I don't think I see John. Did he perfect the art that Drax was trying to perfect in Guardians of the Galaxy by standing still enough to be invisible?
I too am very humble.
So yeah, keep on going, Jay. So you worked.
No, yeah, I worked. It was fairly typical day. Me and Joe can pontificate about how the game went a little bit later, but it fairly mundane for a game day. A little subdued even because of the weather. It was chilly yesterday, so I would say it was even more like kind of subdued even because of the weather. Didn't see a lot of like
Yeah.
major issues when I was walking around doing my laps. Had a regular day, but it was a long day, so the day after, sometimes 2 to 3 days after, like I usually like I'm feeling it. So like even though I'm sitting down comfortably on my couch right now, it is kind of hard to walk right now. Like my
Yep.
yeah, like I do for those of you guys that don't know, like I do a lot of laps around the upper deck area, like the upper deck concourse at Arrowhead every time I work. So I probably average at a minimum, I probably average 10 plus miles every time I work. And I'm there. I was on my feet yesterday for like 13 hours. So if we're talking like army shit, yeah, not a big deal. But when we're talking like just a regular go to work day, it was, it taxes my ass a little bit differently now. So it is what it is. It is what it is. I had a good time though. I couldn't complain. I didn't do shit last week. Like I just kind of like did some chores around the house, picking up, getting ready so that if I want to have somebody over to watch a football game or freaking like we don't have to go to the watering hole to do anything. Like I have a house and there's no reason not to be able to have house guests.
Yeah.
It's about like it's time I finally came out of my shell and I can have people over for dinner. You know what I mean? Like just regular ass adult shit.
I was going to say doing adulting shit.
Yeah, basically.
Outside of work, hosting, having people come over, not being ashamed of the area because it's
because
looks like a club.
Yeah, because I fucking left dishes in the sink, or because it looks like somebody with severe depression lives there. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we're just not. We're gonna clean up a little bit. We're gonna tidy up our space. We're gonna get all of our shit in a pile, like a big pile. We're gonna get our shit. We're gonna get our shit together, right? So that if I so choose to have a house guest, it doesn't look like somebody who has like crippling anxiety and depression lives there.
Yeah, for real.
Other than that, though, like really not a lot to report. Me and Joe can talk about football here in a little bit.
We got a few games to cover, Jay, because of
Yeah.
you not being here last week.
Well, yeah, we do, and then but really fairly mundane stuff. Don't really have much to report. Like once again, I'm just sorry I wasn't here last week. There really wasn't much I could do on that end.
You get one no show. You get one no show a year. So,
And I think I've only missed. That was probably like episode 3 or 4 total. I think I missed like 2 weeks, a couple years ago, and then
something like that.
and then
you were
when
back when
we,
I first was coming on, like before I'd been offered to come on as one of the co-hosts,
Mhm.
and then we put off me starting until you were back, and it was like a 2 or 3 week period, something like that, because you had personal shit you were dealing with.
Yep.
And then since then,
never. I've been here every time.
there's been one time, and it was me and John both calling your phone. Fucking, I think even your ex received a text message at one point, and we got no responses, and we just called it and moved it to a Monday night.
I vaguely remember that, but I don't remember what was going on that day. That was
I don't
that was a
remember
while
either.
ago. But we moved it to Monday, so I was there on Monday. So like it doesn't happen very often. So yeah, one a year, and we're going into year 6, and I've only missed like 3 or 4 times. So we're doing okay so far. We're doing okay so
I'd
far.
have to go back and check the counter and see how many times I've missed then.
I don't think you have.
I think there's
Have
been
you?
one, maybe twice.
There was because
The Sunday I had to fly out to Boston when I got my promotion at work 2 years ago.
And we had Chris Bodette guest host one time. You were gone for something.
That was because that was this year.
Was that fucking this year?
Yeah,
It was a long year, Jay.
Jesus Christ!
dude, this year's been fucking crazy, bro.
God damn!
It has been one hell of a fucking year. I think that might have been during the move.
It might have been.
No, because when I moved into the house, we did the episode that Sunday.
Oh, sorry.
Before I moved. And then we moved in, like we got the keys to the house that following Friday. We were moved in that Saturday. I stayed up till like fucking 3 o'clock that morning, getting my desk and shit somewhat set up. So that way I could be available to be live that Sunday after I moved into the house. But there was that one time where Bodette stepped in. I don't fucking remember what that was though. Like,
And then Cleary stepped in for Jay at one point too.
Did he?
Yeah, we did have Cleary step in one time for Jay. We have a good little rotating roster of people we can call on.
I like the idea, like, and me and John, and well, all 3 of us have had the discussion before, where the idea of DD214 Network is more important than any of the individuals specifically.
Yeah.
So it's like we don't need to have the same roster every week for it to still count as DD214 Network. You know what I mean? In other words, we can own some rights and some things to it, but as far as personalities are concerned, like it's kind of like, well, do you have a DD214? Do you want to do a podcast? You know what I mean? Like, you're come on in, water's warm. You know what I mean?
Well, the other thing, this year, we're at the we're at that closing point of the year at this point. I mean, what, fucking 3.5 fucking weeks left?
Yeah.
till fucking 2026.
Yeah.
One thing in 2026 that I really want us to get back to is guests. Even if it's like a once a month thing, like every month, just one episode, have a guest on. Because this past year, outside of those occasions where like Bodette stepped in for me or Cleary stepped in for you or, those small little things,
you're right.
We really didn't have many guests this year.
No, we didn't. And it has been a minute. We were just talking before the show about having one of our old guests come back, maybe possibly, and that would be great. I'd be ecstatic if that
the one guy that could go one-on-one with talking with Jay.
Yeah, we had a good
That was great. It was great.
It was very everybody matched energy well that day. He had some wonderful stories to tell. We tripped him the fuck out because we located that goddamn soap opera footage. That was fucking hilarious. That's
the highlight. It's a highlight of my life.
Dude, that was gold. Like tracking down and then not just that he was in a soap opera and you found some like a scene that he was in. The scene you found was hilarious because he was banging somebody else's broad.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like it was a soap opera. Like,
so let's what do you got, Squilini? How was your week?
Fucking a week.
That's it.
I mean, the same typical shit. I mean, Saturday so the kid was at her mom's this past weekend. We needed that fucking break. We needed a kid-free weekend. Especially after the weekend before having all the teenagers in the house for the kid's birthday party. 10 of them in total. And me in the backyard boxing one of them.
Yeah, that was funny to watch.
Funny to watch. We went fucking shopping with the sister-in-law on Saturday. I probably walked like 10 miles that day. My feet are fucking killing me still. I feel your pain when you were talking about,
feel your pain. I feel your pain. Like Bill Clinton.
I mean, outside of that, not really fucking much. I mean, it's holiday season. I'm trying to become a recluse because I don't want to deal with fucking people.
I thought he was about to say recruit. I was like, you going back?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not going to take me back. I'm going to go ahead and say that.
Have you gotten a chance to play Arc Raiders yet?
I have not. I was going to pick it up and then fucking just never got around to it because
you let me know, man.
We were out
anytime.
Yeah, because we did go try. So Saturday after we went shopping with the fucking in-laws all damn day.
Yeah.
We swung by our normal haunt because last week they shut down. Pretty much they were closed almost all week. They opened back up on Friday because they were putting new freezers and walk-in fridges into their kitchen. So they were shut down from... Well, Mondays are typically closed, so they were shut down typical day and then Tuesday through Thursday. So we went there for dinner Friday night and we swung through there after shopping on Thursday. And I just was like, too much people interaction. I need beer. Kind of scenario. I know you probably understand what I'm saying, Jay.
I do.
So swung through there, had a couple beers. We just got an appetizer there Saturday night. And then we went and tried this ramen place that I found on TikTok. That's right up the road from the fucking house.
What do you mean ramen? Like, what do you mean?
So not like packet ramen, like authentic fucking Japanese,
like real
ramen, like real ramen.
What is real ramen compared to like packet ramen? What does that look? What does that entail? What does that entail?
I'm pulling up pictures.
It's thicker. It looks more rich and.
Is it still?
Who am I bullshitting? I never had it.
Is it still noodles? Is it still noodles?
Yeah, it's still noodles.
Still noodles, yes. But it's not just noodles and broth.
Okay.
So give me 1 second. I've got the image right here. We can share it. So you got noodles.
Wait a minute. Let me
bring Jay's camera back. Noodles, they call it a soft egg, so it's like a soft boiled egg. Then they slice it in half and put it in there. Mm-hmm. Some seaweed and other random shit, and then meat. Usually pork belly.
Interesting. I might have to. I could probably make that shit here at my house. That's not hard to make.
It takes like an all-day process to make it. They make it a huge pot, like full onions. It's like a huge thing.
Ah,
Interesting.
thank you. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not familiar. I've never, I guess, eaten authentic ramen. I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
used, I'm used to,
Oh,
I'm used to freaking that shit. That shit that you get like a case for like $3. You know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, we keep that in stock at the house because the kid and the fucking wife love it. The
It works.
fucking top ramen,
Yeah.
fucking, you know.
The only real problem with it
I
is
do.
how much fucking sodium it has. If it didn't have so
Yeah.
much sodium, that shit's
I,
easy.
with the regular top ramen, I kind of fancy it up to make it kind of like authentic ramen. So
Mhm.
I'll get like skirt steak and then just like 30-second sear in the cast iron on each
And then
side, make
slice
the
it up.
ramen, throw it on there with, you know, some extra shit in it to kind of make it a meal versus a snack.
That's yeah, because it's ramen is ramen. I mean, that's like one of the first things. Like probably you darn near learn. You know, you learn how to boil water. Now you can make ramen when you're a kid. You know what I mean? Like
Ramen and mac and cheese, those are the two top things you
that's
can
like
learn.
that's
You
the
can make
first.
once you learn how to boil water.
Yeah, like after I graduated kindergarten and learned how to like put peanut butter and jelly on bread. You know, the next step was like learning how to boil water. You know what I mean? It was
Yeah.
like when mom finally trusted me enough to freaking like turn a knob on the stove and not burn my hand off accidentally touching it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like that's like
So, you know, we went and tried there. It was good. We actually already are planning on, you know, going back again because it also wasn't super fucking expensive. A lot of those niche Asian places typically upcharge stateside because they can. And there's not a lot of places that do authentic ramen,
hmm.
at least in my area. So there's one, this is now two that we found within maybe a 20-minute radius of my house.
So what?
And
What does the menu look like? Are you just picking different ingredients to go in the noodles with
so
your ramen?
no, so like they have sushi, they have hibachi, they have some regular Chinese food. Um, so it's kind of like a little bit of everything. So if you don't just want ramen, you
Okay.
don't have to get the ramen.
I was gonna say like I would ramen's good. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure the dish that you pulled off the internet. I'm sure that is tasty as fuck. I can't see myself going to a restaurant to eat ramen though. That's my only like. I give me like
Yeah.
give me teriyaki chicken. Give me like a California, like a fried California roll or some shit. You know what I mean?
So, I
Like
mean, like this place, the name of it's Raku Ramen and Sushi. So
okay,
like they mainly specialize like noodle dishes and sushi,
okay,
but then they have other things in case you don't want that.
sure.
Now, me with the colder weather, yeah, I could make that at home by myself, but it's not going to taste like, you know, an
It's not gonna
actual ramen chef made it.
sure.
Um,
Did you get a ramen dish? Did you get a ramen
yeah,
dish? Was it
actually,
good?
the picture I pulled up was the dish I got.
Oh, okay, okay. That look. I mean, it was good. I'm assuming it looked good.
Yeah, I mean, it was plenty of flavor. It comes in a huge fucking bowl.
Yeah.
Like it's almost in comparison noodle content wise in the bowl, probably about 3 packets of like the
Oh
shelf
shit!
ramen noodles worth of noodles.
Fuck yeah, dude. It's like hope you're
So I
hungry.
mean, it's a real hearty portion if you get it, and really good. There's this place that we go to, or that we used to go to when we'd go to Chattanooga, called 210 Jack, another ramen place that's really good. There, I wouldn't get traditional ramen. They had a spicy crab ramen
Uh-huh.
that instead of having broth, it was more of a cream sauce with crab meat
That sounds good.
on
Not
the
gonna lie.
ramen noodle.
Not gonna lie. That
And
sounds
that was really fucking delicious. Like every time I got it. Like, and there was one time my buddy got it too, and he was sitting next to his wife, and his wife started getting nauseous from the smell of the lobster or the crab. So he ended up, instead of eating his bowl, he just gave me his bowl and ordered a different bowl of ramen.
That's funny. That's funny.
Nice. Not bad. Not bad. It was a busy week
But
for me
yeah, I
as
mean,
it always is. You know. Yeah. You got anything else?
no,
You
I
did
was just
anything
gonna say
fun?
that was
Yeah.
it. On to you,
Yeah. For me, it was pretty busy. Some
our graders,
tumultuous
our
things.
graders, and our
Well,
graders.
Lots of arc raiders. I've pretty much 100%ed the game at this point. We're just waiting for the next update, which is snow. The final update for GTA 5 comes out in 2 days. So I'm gonna jump into that. Pretty excited about that. Play a little GTA. Still don't have enough money to get a mansion.
So how long are the GTA 5 servers going to stay on after 6 comes out?
Who knows? Probably another 3 to 5 years or something like that.
But
I
then
mean, the GTA 4 servers were still up until about halfway through GTA 5, so who knows, you know? Who fucking knows? But I'm looking forward to that. But you know, Squilini, my wife and I, we finished Special Forces.
Finally.
Very interesting shit. I mean, Cody was very interesting watching women suffer and kind of letting them suffer until he decided to quit. That was
Who is
a
this?
sight to behold. The sister wives husband.
Oh,
Yeah. So that was pretty interesting. But I got a one up on you, Squilini.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying this or not, but would you rather me watch it illegally? So my wife and I, we've been using a VPN, and we started watching some British shows, you know, some British TV, and we found out that they have a UK version of the show. In fact, they have two different UK versions of the show, one with civilians and one with UK celebrities. Not one of those celebrities I've recognized yet. The seasons are shorter. They're like 5 to 7 episodes long. It's kind of the same. It's kind of so far we're just watching we watched the first season. It's called SAS Who Dares Wins. That's the UK version of the show.
huh.
Yeah, so the first season, which was like 2019, it's different. It's different hosts except Foxy and Billy. And it's got two other guys, but later on in the seasons I hear that they switched them out, so I'm excited to kind of get into that. But it's the cursing. I love British television. They allow cursing.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, and some dude's dick was waving around too.
Dope.
Yeah. Oh shit! Look who it is. What's up, gents? 30 minutes behind, but wanted to drop in. My house sitch sounds similar to Jay's. Finally trying to get my place together too.
Telling
There
you,
you
Stone,
go.
that's the way. That's the way to be. Like
You
it's
know,
like slowly but surely, one foot in front of the
It
other.
takes time. If I wasn't married and I was single, Stone Vet, I would probably still be putting my shit together.
Dude, it was like I got my house like 2 years ago. My house has never been like messy per se, but it started getting cluttered, and it like mail started stacking. You know, like I put some shit on the fucking dining room table like one day, and it stayed there for like a while because like I wasn't using the dining room table for anything for a while. You know what I mean? And just like just that like
Yeah.
that little by little, it starts getting a little cluttered. And you're like, all right, motherfucker. Like at some point, you just kind of get sick of looking at it, and you're just like, fuck this shit, dude. Like,
yeah.
come on.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
like,
Absolutely. But yeah, man, this I mean Squilini Cavalch, this show is fucking I mean, it's hilarious. You see these people sweating their asses off.
where's
It-
where's it filmed at?
Different locations around the world.
Okay.
Different locations. Stone Vet says, I'm single now with my dog and we live kind of a Spartan existence.
That's me and Fred the cat. That is me and Fred the cat.
Kicking
But
people into holes and taking land that's yours. That's right.
it's like I recently started like I've been cooking a lot more the last few months. I've been cooking a lot more, but there's some dishes that I make where it's like I'm like, well, do I want to make this? And then I think about it. I'm like, well, fuck, dude, I don't need that much. I don't need that much food. Like I could make it, but then I'd be putting
Yeah.
more than half of it back in the fridge, which is fine for leftovers. Nothing wrong with that. It's just like, do I want to cook that much food right now? And like 9 times out of 10, the answer is no, because like I don't feel like cooking a whole ass meal, eating my portion of it, and then putting the rest up just for a bite to eat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just for a bite to eat.
Oh no, never Stone Vet, never.
You're good.
Actually, I need to get you on soon because I want to talk about the new changes in the laws too, and I know that's kind of That's probably a thorn in your ass right now. So I'd love to pick your brain about that soon, man. So let's get in contact. Air fryer is my jam. Otherwise, I just grill or breakfast food.
I still haven't done the air fryer, but I have a Ninja grill. I still have not barbecued outside. Like I have a barbecue grill, like a charcoal grill. Still have not used the fucking thing like since I moved.
Yeah.
Literally cook steak in my kitchen, like on a goddamn like hot plate, basically. Like
with that little Ninja wood.
It works.
Ninja Grilly or whatever the fuck it's called, because
Yep.
you know how they name their shit.
Yeah.
It works.
Yeah.
I don't need like I don't. That's if the kids were here, like hanging out for the summer or whatever, it would be a completely different story. But when it's just me and Fred the cat, it's kind of like I don't require a lot, therefore like I don't need a lot. You know what I mean? It just like
Fred ask Fred what he wants for dinner. You figure it out.
yeah.
Fred.
Fred's the easy one. Fred's the easy one.
Absolutely. So yeah, man. Other than that, we had my wife and I, obviously veered off and found Big Brother UK. So so we're watching that. We were looking for some movies too. We watched when we were going to sleep the other day. We watched The Christmas Carol, so that was pretty nice.
Right on.
And then we had a community night in the Discord. He says, I have the air fryer with the pot, so I can basically make everything in it. That's I remember we used to sell them at Target. But yeah, we had a community night in Discord the other night, and if I didn't watch it this year, my wife was gonna put me on the cross upside down or something. We finally got to watch Violent Night.
Oh, fucking really? Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Finally.
Yeah, finally. I finally watched the fucking movie.
I've only been talking about it for like 2 fucking years now.
3.
I remember seeing that in the theaters.
With the girls, yeah. I remember you telling us you took the girls to go see it in theaters.
I did.
So yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, it was great. Somewhere along the middle of the ending, I started kind of like falling asleep, but then when the dude went up the fucking staircase and the nail went through his fucking jaw,
you woke right the fuck up.
Yeah. Oh, look, there he goes, heading out to watch football, gents. So I'll catch the rest later. Hey, you be careful out there, my man. Happy holidays.
Be safe, drive safe. Yeah. Freaking Uber if you need it. I've got Monday Night Football on my TV, like right over here, like while we're talking right now. Believe it or not. So just whatever you do, be safe. Get home safe. Freaking, we'll talk to you next time. Fucking A.
Yes, sir. But yeah, Violent Night, man, great movie. I love the whole little Viking lore that they threw in there.
Like the little,
that was pretty cool. And that was, I mean, it was like a super violent Home Alone,
Yeah,
I love
Yeah,
I love the movie. It was really good. My wife and I also watched Home Alone 2 the other day too, which is a classic. And I mean, Macaulay Culkin's back in the spotlight too. He's going to be in Fallout in 9 days.
Oh,
he's
really?
Yeah, he's playing one of Caesar's legions guys, one of the most dangerous groups in the Fallout universe. So, and I'm trying to think
real quick to backtrack to Violent Night. There was another movie that was out in theaters like around the same time. Like, did you ever watch Cocaine Bear?
Yes.
Yes. They need. Yes. I said it then, and I'm saying it now. They need to make fucking more movies like this. Like where it's like it's not supposed to. It's not Oscar bait. It's just supposed to be fucking fun.
Yeah,
and we can go get a cheap fucking movie ticket and buy some popcorn for a day and just watch a shitty movie together. You know what I mean?
Like, yeah, there's actually. I mean, a lot of trailers came out this week too. Like the new Boys for the final season came out. The trailer for that.
I heard. I didn't watch it, but I heard.
You're not caught up, are you?
No, I am caught up in that. I know everything that's happened, and typical Jay, bro. Like the boys fell off. Like
Cocaine Bear was the best movie. Me and my daughter still watching it and laugh at it. I mean, it's a classic.
One of those movies, like, so it was based off of a true story, but then obviously they Hollywooded it.
Yeah, right. It's
but
like
it was fucking great.
it's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Like,
Fucking hilarious. Like
Yeah.
it was. I loved it. My wife thought it was fucking stupid. She was like, "Why are we watching this?" I was like, "It's a bear hyped up on fucking cocaine, killing motherfuckers. This is like
what's not
comedy.
to love? What is
Yep.
not to love? Like
We've got violence, we've got comedy, we've got cocaine."
I'm rooting for the bear. Okay, like
Yeah. So and then one of the biggest things I did this week was I put a new hat in the merch shop, one that you guys would appreciate.
Okay.
You guys want to see it?
Yeah.
You guys want to see it?
Yeah.
Too easy.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Yep. And it also cut. I couldn't get in full infantry blue, but it's got the Carolina colors in there. And but yeah, I mean, Too Easy's been the term that I've been using for a long time now. Look, I even got Fred Durst red. So listen, man, I celebrate Fred Durst Fridays, my guy.
Everybody donate $2 to the street to the show, and we will fucking mail Jay the Fred Durst red Too Easy hat.
No, you will not. No, you will not. Okay.
And he's gonna wear it backwards.
No, the finger fuck, I will not. Like, okay, let's get that shit like out of the way right fucking now. Okay.
Yeah.
the only time you sorry. The only time you will ever see me legitimately with a backwards hat on is probably on a range. If I'm laying, if I'm in a prone position and I'm taking my time, if I'm dialing in, if I'm sighting in an optic,
yep,
I'll flip the hat around because I'm gonna be laying down there for a minute. You know what I mean?
So and then on Thursday go ahead.
Sorry. Oh, I was gonna say for me it's the backwards hat is if I'm fishing, just to keep it out of my line of sight, the brim of the hat. And even if I'm not sighting in an optic, if I'm at the range, because I've got, ear protection, eye protection on, I'm flipping it around just so the brim's not fucking with my eye protection.
Yep. And but yeah, other than that, Thursday I'm going to be covering the Game Awards on my channel. So and the links are open for YouTube because I'm going to be in one of my studios on EV Mux. So if you want to watch it, it starts at 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to be covering it. I think Gio's going to be with me, and we're just going to be roasting the shit out of it,
Mm-hmm.
Just like me and Gio roasted the fucking Streamer Awards earlier, which was a fucking disaster.
I was going to say, how about Burnt Peanut winning 2 of them?
What happened?
Your boy Burnt Peanut won 2 of the awards.
I know. He's our boy now, since you guys like him too.
He got best VTuber, and he's been getting ripped by all the other VTubers on X since.
It's fucking funny. It's fucking funny.
Then he won best FPS streamer, and everybody's ripping him for that because it's like you don't even play FPS games.
I just liked his when we watched that link or video that John pulled up of his where he just had that big old tard bellow and he was just like, "Hey, you guys," and got everybody mobbed up to go crazy.
Yeah.
Seems
like Wars.
He seems like a fun.
Yeah, but yeah, it was super. I mean, I watched. I didn't watch the Schumer Wars. I watched clips. Me and Gio roasted earlier today on Morning Rips. I mean, there was a joke that was made to Kai Cenat. I'm pretty sure you guys. And someone pretty much called him Diddy, which was super fucked up. And then there was a bunch of dog collar jokes with Hassan. It was a disaster. They're trying to make that shit into the Oscars. I don't know. But I'll be live for the Game Awards. But that's all I got. I mean,
was it like 4 or 5 years ago now almost? Where were you and me? I think
when it was DD214 Gaming, we covered the Game Awards every year, and then you hated it, absolutely hated it. But I mean, give it one more shot.
I think we covered it my first year on the show. We covered it.
Did we cover? Well, because I think me and John we went live and covered it while it was happening.
Well, nothing happened. That was 4 years ago. Nothing happened, or 3 years ago. Nothing happened at that Game Awards. That was I think we were more pissed off because there was not one game that anyone is talking about in this year alone that made it
Mhm.
from that time. And like those games were so they were kind of weak. I mean,
It was
the
not a
only
good. It was not a good year for gaming that year, and that was almost like you almost might say that was kind of like a watershed moment where like DD214 gaming was kind of like on the way out, and network was on the way in.
yeah, and that's why we changed our name.
We tried.
Yeah.
We really tried to make it somewhat of a veteran centric gaming podcast, and the gaming industry just absolutely tanked. Where it was like,
Yeah,
yes, there's good video games. Yes, there's a reason to continue to be a gamer, as always. Like, but to revolve a podcast around that, it got really hard after a while. Where it was like, do we have any good news this week? You know what I mean? Like,
and now there's been nothing but good news the last year and a half, 2 years.
it's been getting better, and I've noticed it's been getting better. I still, you guys might laugh at me. I still have not found a reason to even remotely question thinking about getting a PS5. Like I'm still staunch on that. Still don't have a reason to get a PS5. I think there's a lot of good things happening in the gaming industry. Some of the things that are trending are
Like our creators.
I think that style of gaming is it's trending now. Like the community based, multiplayer games, whatever in whatever regard the game is, whether it's
Yeah.
fantasy, first person shooter, whatever the fuck, like the team building aspect or the PvP aspect of it
There it is.
has taken leaps and
I was
bounds.
waiting for fucking JM to fucking come in and say some shit.
Oh my god. I don't know. Well, we'll do the Jay is a jaded asshole fucking talk later. It's
Yeah,
more,
it's the season of giving,
yeah. Well, and ultimately, what I was getting
not
at,
giving a fuck.
so that I
It's one of those things where, like, honestly, Jay, there's not, like, I get your point. There's not enough on the PS5 to justify getting a PS5.
not yet,
Like,
that's why I got a PS4.
By the time there's going to be enough on the PS5 for you to get one, the fucking 6 is going to be coming out.
That's how Jay play. That's how Jay.
And
play.
if they make it backwards compatible, you might as well get the 6 instead of the 5, because then you'll just skip a generation.
No. You just reversed everything. You just did. You just
Okay. First off,
because then we're going to get like million teraflop computing power in a fucking PlayStation.
That's already how I do things. A, okay. B, there's a reason I do it like that because
yeah.
like I don't. John can attest to this. John can literally attest to this. My gaming is very casual, but when I like something, I'll play the ever loving shit out of it. Like more than like the hardcore gamers will play it. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of my style of gaming. So you're only going to get in a console generation, you're only going to get like 3 to 5 games out of me.
Yeah.
Maybe 10 if we're lucky. Maybe 10 if we're lucky. I mean, maybe.
Well,
like, I mean,
I invite you to something then. I invite you to something then.
Okay. And I'm not saying you guys are wrong. But for example, I have
no.
I have an Xbox. I have an Xbox One and a PS4 on my TV over here. The Xbox One is almost exclusively used as a multimedia freaking platform. I use it for freaking streaming services. I use it for freaking like to watch movies and YouTube and YouTube. That's like it's as far as it being a gaming console, it's a fucking brick. Okay, it's a brick that I can stream TV and movies off of.
But you like TV, but you like video games too. And if there's just
one
thing,
and if there's
I'll tell you one thing. I said this offline before the show, and even I'm glad JM's here. So on Thanksgiving night, late Thanksgiving evening of 2026, just a couple days before Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, I want to host a lap around Los Santos one last time. I watched a video earlier today that kind of inspired me for it, and I think it would be fun. It could be
I'm down.
It'd be something. I mean, there might be some crying.
So So here's my thing then. We would have to do just regular GTA Online. We can't do modded through like RP servers or anything.
It would have to be on console. But
Yeah.
my thing is that if anyone is not on the same console, just fucking do it. Just do it.
Oh,
Because I mean,
do your own lap.
Yeah.
You can still do it on PS4 because it's still the PlayStation network. So
yeah,
like if it's PlayStation, we get together because I can download it on my PlayStation. It's free through PlayStation Plus. Like,
yeah, you could get it right now for free.
I'm pretty sure you guys are the ones that got me this Xbox One. I think GTA 5 came on.
Yeah. So no,
that
but
was
if you
before my time.
Yeah, that was before him.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying like I have
Yeah.
GTA 5 on this console. Like,
yeah, so PS4 and PS5 are separate games because of the upgrade that they did. That is absolutely correct. But everybody could participate. If you're on Xbox, go and do it. You know what I mean?
Figure it out.
Yeah,
I like your idea, like the community and like solidarity, and like it is kind of like a passing of a torch. Like, okay,
one last ride.
Yeah, did Rockstar take way too fucking long to fucking bring out 6? Yes. But in the meantime, we had fucking 15 goddamn years of GTA 5. You know what I mean? Like in the meantime.
A lot of memories, a lot of friends, a lot of crying.
I got into RP because of fucking John for a while there.
Yeah, I'm actually doing some things. I can't talk about it now, but
and John, do me a favor, fucking one of these weeks when like both of us have nothing to goddamn do, or maybe you finish BRVG one morning or something, fucking hit me up and let's unfuck my goddamn Discord.
Like, oh hell yeah, man!
Like we talked about that a few weeks ago, and as is tradition, I blacked it the complete fuck out, and like you were just talking about doing stuff on the Discord, and you had like a movie night or whatever.
Yeah, man, I'd love for you guys to be a part of that too.
That's what I'm like. I'm like. It's on this laptop. Like the laptop recognizes this the Discord. It's like, but I locked myself out of my own account.
Yeah. So I mean, I want to do. We've done bad cards before. I mean, I want to do that again. We did Violent Night. We're probably going to do another Christmas movie night, another game night soon. So I would love for you to be a part of that.
It would be fun. It would be fun.
Like on Jay's whole thing with consoles and shit. Like I typically skip a generation. However, like Switch 1 to Switch 2, I got the Switch 2 just purely so I could give my kid the fucking original Switch. Like I literally convinced my wife to let me buy a Switch 2 just so I could give the kid the OG Switch so I could stop having to fight with her over playing my own fucking console.
Yeah, you take that shit. So this is another thing, Jay. Wednesday is the final update for GTA Online. So you're getting a fucking mansion, and Michael DeSantis is alive, and it confirms the whole canon ending and stuff like that. So what the fuck happened in football this week?
Ooh wee.
Let's backtrack to Thanksgiving first, because gotta have shop talk.
Yeah, we must. Yeah, and let me go grab a beer. Joe, spin it up. Spin it up.
Oh boy.
First off, it was a good game. I'm not going to say it wasn't, because it wasn't like a blowout or anything.
No,
but
it was a good game. It was a good game.
It was a good game. We're going to circle back to the fucking Chiefs versus Cowboys on Thanksgiving, which I've had conversations with my other buddy that lives in KC because he's a Lions fan first, but he's a Chiefs fan because he lives in Kansas City.
Well, yeah, so
back-to-back weeks, I had to deal with him shit-talking me. Because leading up to the fucking Chiefs-Cowboys games, him shit-talking. Leading up to the Cowboys-Lions game, him shit-talking.
Oh, yeah.
And the Thanksgiving Day game, fucking great game. Props to Mahomes and the Chiefs and that side of the fucking fence. Props to Dallas. We had already called it that Sunday before that it could go either fucking way that game. It all depended on which side of the field showed up and which side did it.
Yep. We were 100% correct on that.
And we were correct on that to a degree. I still feel like the Chiefs showed up more for that game than they did fucking yesterday.
Oh, easily. And then, well, and I don't ever like to. Let me just put it this way: I don't give a fuck who it's for or against in terms of the game. When there's bad officiating, there's bad officiating.
Oh yeah.
And there was some bad officiating that day that also, I think, started tipping some of the scales, and it took some of the wind out of the sails of the game because it was a close game. It was a hard fought football game. It was a good football game. It was a good football game. But then when the refs fucking get involved, like on either side, like regardless of the ball, like we have fucking goddamn instant replay. We have instant replay down to like frames and like split seconds. You know what I mean? Where it's like, did his knee go down? You know, is his foot in bounds or is it touching, you know, the chalk line basically? Like all that shit. We have that shit, and we still get these heinous fucking penalty calls that should not be.
Damn, heinous.
It's heinous, bro. Like they're like where it's like they'll call New York, and New York will say freaking like blah, and it's like the complete wrong call. It's like nobody knows what the fuck a catch is anymore. Okay, I'm not just talking about the Chiefs Cowboys game either. Like I'm talking about like this is a league wide problem, in NFL wide, regardless of team, regardless of freaking anything. The refereeing situation has got to be fucking addressed. It's gotten out of hand, and there are some calls, not all, some calls are being made where it's like, what are you talking about? What did you see? And there's certain times during the game you can't necessarily throw a challenge flag, or you don't want to take a chance on wasting a challenge flag because that'll cost you a timeout. If you're wrong, it costs you a timeout. If you're right, you keep your timeout. So there's like it's taking a big chance, taking a really big chance.
Ooh,
you know what I
look
mean?
at that.
Well, it's one of those things where if all the referees across the entire league were making the same mistakes all the time, that would be a lot easier to correct. They're not. They're making some really, really.
So it's inconsistent.
It's extremely inconsistent, and I don't like. I'm not. I swear to God, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm not a tinfoil hat guy. Okay,
that's me.
But all of a sudden, DraftKings is fucking everywhere.
You know what I mean? Yeah, and now there's a new one now.
And that's one of those like okay, so like basketball is an easy game to gamble on, like if there's a fix in, because point shaving is easy. Shaving is easy in basketball. Football is not so easy to if there's a fix in. Football is not that easy to do. And the only people on the field that are really in a position to do it consistently, referees.
Ooh, read that, Jay. Oh, let me pull that back.
Dealing with the roughing the passers, because I see it all the time too. Like I get what you're coming at, JM.
Well, because I was just gonna say, like, we'll get into that like real quick. I was just gonna say I saw a replay yesterday while I was at the stadium from a different game, and this dude literally like caught. I think it was I don't remember what team it was. He caught a ball in the end zone, landed, like took like 2 steps, and then bobbled the ball out of his hands, and they called it no catch. Where like the rule in like pretty much all of football is, if you've got 2 hands on the ball and the ball crosses the goal line, fucking touchdown. Like you basically just have to have 2 hands on the ball and be somewhere in the end zone or like barely across the goal line. That's a touchdown. Like, and they called it no score. And it was shit. And like there's like, again, slow-mo video replay of this shit. And it's like, so what the fuck is a catch? What the fuck is even a catch? If that's like what the fuck are the referees doing? And like, and then going back to the comment, roughing the fucking passer. It's like, okay, first off, it's fucking football. Second off, what constitutes roughing? Because it's football. You're allowed to fucking make a sack. You're allowed to make a tackle.
Yeah.
When the ball is fucking hiked, the ball is live. The ball is live. So the defense has uh, um, every legal recourse within the rule book to go after that fucking ball because the ball is live. Okay? So what the fuck is roughing the passer? Like what the fuck? Like I get taking a fucking cheap shot. I'm not talking about flagrant, personal fouls and bad conduct on the field. I'm talking like probably, and I'm assuming what JM and what Joe was probably going to get at is like, but what is roughing the passer? Because if you're like, if you're running at a dude like a freight train, at like 15 to 20 miles an hour, and he's like in his windup and getting ready, he starts throwing, and the ball leaves his hand, John. The ball leaves his hand. The ball's like still right here.
Yeah, yeah.
And you truck him, because you're running at freaking 20 miles an hour. You know what I mean? Trying to get a sack. Is that roughing the passer? Like that's because are you supposed to be able to stop yourself in a split second?
No.
That's football.
Yeah.
That's fucking football.
That's the sport. That's the way it's.
And if they called that consistent,
and science too.
If they called that consistently, we would know what roughing the passer is. Because they call it so inconsistently. Same thing with what is a catch? Because they call catches so fucking inconsistently. League wide. This is league wide. Fuck the Cowboys and the Chiefs for just a second. Like league wide. Because they fucking call it so inconsistently, what the fuck is the rule even? What does the rule book even mean? What does it say?
Yeah.
Like what is roughing the passer? What is a catch in the National Football League? Because it literally it changes the entire outcomes of some of these games. And that's where you're not going to hear me make any fucking excuses for the Chiefs on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
My main beef for the Chiefs on Thanksgiving has been my beef this entire year and last year too. They're keeping the games too close. And this year, as opposed to last year, they're not winning their close games. They're not winning. Yeah. They're not winning the close games. And that's literally the difference of the record we have right now, we could have easily had last year because of the close games. we went 15-2 last year, but we won every single one of our close games. Every single one.
Yeah. And then this year you guys have the same record as us.
That's correct. That's correct.
You have one more loss, but that's because we had a tie but overtime didn't fucking work out. So.
Technically, you have a better record than we do. Well, that's football. I don't mind if the Chiefs are having kind of like a down year, but what I saw last night at last night's game, that's what kind of bothered me. That's where I got a little triggered last night. Not in a bad way, but just the way the team showed up, the way they played on the field. They weren't playing like a team that wanted to make the playoffs, and they weren't playing. Yeah. They weren't playing like a team that wanted to make it to the playoffs on fucking Thanksgiving. And they haven't been playing like a team that wants to make the playoffs all year. I don't know if they've got Super Bowl fucking hangover from going to the last three in a row, but fucking they're not playing they're playing better football, I think, than they played last year. If you want to consider that a crazy hot take, they're playing better football as a team, but they're not playing like a team that wants to make the playoffs.
Yeah, I wanna go back to this comment right here. The NFL is trying to keep these new betting sponsors happy. It is so crazy to me how there seems to be a new betting. I remember back in the day, the only way you could go to a casino is you had to drive there. You know what I mean?
Well,
and now you have Stake, Grand MGM, DraftKings, Borgata. There's 15 of them. It is insane. Yeah. And they're sponsoring these big companies. What's the new one? Kalshi is a new one. You could bet when it's gonna fucking rain outside. That's how.
No, I'm not anti-gambling, by the way. This is not
No, no, I'm not either.
not
I'm
even
just
close. My when I brought that up, it like I was saying, like I don't do tinfoil hat conspiracy shit. But if you're gonna fix football games, kind of like the only people that really have like the majority stake in the power of fixing football games would be the referees. Like there's too many people on a football like just on the team, like the players on the field. There's too many people. You know what I mean? To get a core group together that might fuck up a whole game. You know what I mean? Like that's why like if you're gonna
remember that.
if you're gonna fix a sport gambling wise, so you can like make some money. Your best bet is with one-on-one sports or freaking a sport with very small teams.
And look how influential they are. Like just like JM said, there's a DraftKings fan zone, which is a bar and restaurant in the stadium. Like there's a lot of brand influence going on there too. So it's like you want to keep the investors happy, right?
I don't like that I'm even having those thoughts because it takes away from the
fun
game.
Of the sport.
Yeah. It puts a big stain on it where it's like if I wanted sports entertainment, I'd watch WWE. Right?
Which you do sometimes.
Which I do sometimes, which is fine.
I do every fucking week.
Thank you. But it's like, that's
Saturday. John Cena's last fucking match.
Yes.
Ever.
Yes. And that's what I'm saying. Like there's nothing wrong with that. But WWE puts it out. This is sports entertainment. The NFL,
they called it wrestling for the longest time, and then they changed it because of
they finally dropped kayfabe. They basically finally dropped kayfabe, which it's in the 2000s, and with the internet, it needed to happen anyways. Like the mask was going to come off eventually.
Oh, but this was for you, Jay.
The NFL is not. We don't have a draft. We have some stuff. We have some stuff on the club level, which is like the suites. So it's like in the middle. So you have like the lower bowl where the fans sit, and you have the upper deck, and kind of like a sandwich. The middle portion of Arrowhead is like club level. Like if you ever see like pictures of like when they show like Taylor Swift in her like suite or whatever, that's that middle ring. That's that middle ring that goes around the entire stadium. There's a couple things in there, but I don't, off the top of my head, I don't remember seeing anything gambling related. There's definitely a lot of corporate sponsorship from multiple different companies and entities, I guess if you want to call them that. I don't remember seeing a gambling one here in Kansas City. I'll get back to you on that one. We're going to be Monday Night Live in it next week too, because I have another game next week on Sunday. So I'll let you know. I'll update next Monday night on that one. No game. I don't think there's any off the top of my head. I don't think there's any gambling sponsorship at Arrowhead.
You know what's funny too? How you're like in the you work in the same building sometimes at the same time that Taylor Swift and probably other celebrities of her circle are in at the time of the games or outside 100%. Of the games. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Yeah, I mean, you even worked her show.
I did. I worked two of her shows. Of her shows back to back. Still to this day, like probably the single greatest performance I've ever seen in my life. And she did it. She did it 2 nights in a row, and that I don't care what you say about her music or her as a person or whatever. Like you can love her or hate her. That woman's a worker, and I recognize the worker bees. I definitely recognize the worker bees. And if
does
you
it get like what do you? I mean, I don't want to know.
What?
Well, we probably should say it on there. Actually, I was going to say like you guys have a specific protocol when like her and or others of her tier come.
That would be handled at a level above mine. That's
like
funny.
That is funny.
yeah, that whatever that kind of stuff would entail, John, you're getting into like kind of like, like OPSEC, PERSEC, like all that stuff. All that stuff happens like way above my head.
Yeah, so you don't even know. You just hit. You just when it happens, you go.
Well, and it's I work part time. I am like bottom rung of the ladder, dude. I'm not. I'm in a supervisory position on game days, but I'm probably stepping down from that after this season. Like seriously, like it's it's one of those things where it's I'm very, very out of the loop. Like as far as like they're like, hey Jay, do you want to pick up like an easy 8 hours and just like work from midnight until 8 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday because nobody else wants to work that shift? I'm like, yep, okay. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
just go sit. That's what I do.
That is so fucking funny. Her neighbors can't stand her in the neighborhood and can't stand her. They want her out. I believe it. Probably singing in the fucking middle of the night.
Well, and she probably brings a lot of like her fans are like her fans are probably there's probably some like can you imagine like juggalos except for Taylor Swift? Like she's got juggalos, dude. She's got like Swifties are no joke, dude. Swifties are no joke.
Like the shit my nightmares are made out of.
Dude, they'll cut you. They'll cut you, bro.
I know juggalos will, but you know what I'll do to
no, the Swifties. No. They'll cut you to ribbons, dude. They'll cut you to ribbons. Like they'll carve like a 13 into your chest because like that's her favorite. That's her favorite number.
That's her number. Yeah,
that's her number.
So no blood eagles.
I don't know, dude. Like they like souvenirs. Like maybe they'll take a chunk of your skin. Like you thought the juggalos were bad until you met the Swifties. All right.
She bought the property on the beach, and most states give you beach property with it, but not here in Rhode Island. So she didn't even realize she didn't own the beach behind her house. Oh
no, Mr. Bill. What's wrong with you?
Oh, that's fucking funny. That's like what the Paul brothers when they moved to Puerto Rico. They bought the beach and the land, which was crazy. Crazy.
Fuck those guys too.
Oh yeah. You know fucking Logan Paul's been getting dogged a lot recently because of the whole Japan forest thing. Like it's coming back to haunt him.
We talked about that years ago.
Oh yeah. When it happened.
Yeah.
We talked about that when fucking WWE signed his ass. How that was gonna fucking bite them in the ass.
Yeah. He's a fucking douche. They've been like okay, first off, let's fucking rewind the tape a little bit.
Uh-oh.
Who the fuck are their parents? And like, what the fuck did they do? What the fuck did they do?
I don't know. Real estate?
How do you raise like two of the biggest, like just, I mean, they might as well buy a red baseball cap and put it on backwards, dude. They're just so douchey. They're just so fucking douchey.
You fucking tag me next time.
I love you, dude. I love you.
Listen, we celebrate Fred Durst Fridays in this house, okay?
Didn't we even talk about his pro-Russian views on this podcast?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that
because we're about to tail dive into fucking Fred Durst for God knows what fucking reason.
I mean, we could divert him to Papa Roach, the other new metal band he loves.
And they both had a heavy hand in their early days with like Vine when that was the original TikTok. But then both Jake and Logan Paul have excommunicated their father due to claims of child abuse.
What type?
Physical? It's just always a new thing with them.
It doesn't specify in anything I can fucking find. It makes me well. The reason I ask is because they're just both so extra. You know what I mean? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my! Oh no, Mr. Bill! Whatever will I do? A bunch of Limp Bizkit fans are gonna attack me. Oh no!
we're gonna come get you and take that nookie from you, Jay.
I was gonna say, are you gonna do it all for the nookie? Like,
Yeah, yours.
So you're too late, dude. My cherry's been popped, bro, for a long time.
Oh Jesus, fuck.
No, they're doing it for the hot dog flavored water and that chocolate starfish.
I always get love from the homies. Anyways, what else? I know we had something goddamn else.
That was really it. I think I got misunderstood, Sanchez. I'm an Eminem fan. I love that song, Girls. Which one is that? Girls by Eminem.
I'm not a big Eminem fan, so I'm gonna have to.
You know how we can tell he's not.
I don't know that one, JM. I don't know that one. Sue me.
I did see holy shit on the college basketball side. My goddamn Arizona Wildcats are ranked number 1 as of today. Apparently, Purdue lost, and Arizona just supplanted them.
Well,
look, what? What now?
Did you see any of the halftime shows from Thanksgiving Day, Jay?
No. I did. I basically I slept in, if you want to call it. I slept in, got up, took a shower. I went to my watering hole to watch the Chiefs game. Some people brought in they made like a table of food basically and brought in their own whatever. I made a plate. I ate a plate while drinking a couple beers and watching the Chiefs. And as soon as the game was over, I tabbed out and went home. But halftime wise, I wasn't paying really any attention.
The Lions game, they take halftime show for the day because it was Jack White from the White Stripes doing Seven Nation Army, and then Eminem came out
and he did what was the name of that song he did? He did because it wasn't Lose Yourself. It was goddamn. It was goddamn it.
Yeah, it was.
Jay's having a brain fart.
I was never a big Eminem fan, so I can't. I don't know 98.
But then Dallas had fucking Post Malone.
Okay, I definitely don't remember that. Shit. Was it good? What did he sing?
Fuck.
When were those performances?
Music like that, dude.
What game? When were those performances for? For what game?
So this was the Thanksgiving Day games during the halftime shows.
Yeah, there were three shows on halftime during.
And then the third one, which was the Ravens game, it was Little John, and the network was hyping up Little John's performing the halftime show. And then on television, they only showed fucking a minute of it and then cut to fucking sportscasting.
Interesting. Did Turning Point USA have their own too? Oh.
Too soon, John. Too fucking soon. This year during the Super Bowl.
You just disconnected Squilini. We just lost the sound.
That's fucking hilarious. I fucking love this shit.
I'm sorry. I felt it. I had to say it.
What?
I had to say it.
I see nothing wrong here. I'm like, what the fuck just happened to Squilini?
He was talking something so exciting, and then his mic shut off right at the end of the show.
Oh shit! You know what? Is anybody thirsty? Because you know what? It might just be time for.
Everybody sing.
Do you have a Fago? Because we're about to get shut off on YouTube right now.
No, the fuck we're not. I bet they won't do it. That's
they
funny.
may have done it already.
Joe, we can't hear you.
Yeah, he's out. Yeah, his microphone is.
There we go. I didn't fucking unmute it.
There he is.
I don't know what the fuck just happened, but the Beacon app just fucking said, "Go fuck yourself."
Hold on. You sound like echoey, like in a basement. And there's an echo. I can hear my voice.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, much gooder.
What
That's
it
much
did
gooder.
was because so the Beacon app disconnected itself, like just quit. It gave up on life for a minute,
Oh my god, I
which
love
is
it.
my audio mixer app and
Just said
everything.
fuck it.
So my
Just said
Mac,
fuck it.
when you heard the echo, what happened was my Mac defaulted to using my iPhone's microphone, even after I got everything fucking back up and running.
That's the problem with your like connecting and Mac and everything's Apple, like up Steve Jobs's fucking cancer ridden ass. You know, like that's the
All
problem.
right, all 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 right. Break it up, all right? Break it up, all right? Chill out.
But But what I was saying before all that was Little John performed during the
That's right.
Ravens game.
Yeah.
And the network only aired like they hyped it up the whole fucking time leading up to halftime. And they only aired like a minute of the fucking show and then
weird.
switched over to sportscasting.
Did he do good? Like, was it a good performance?
It was a good show because what I saw from like clips of it from people that were there,
Yeah.
the performance was amazing. Just fucking the network pissed people off by switching it over to fucking.
If that was my homie doing his shit, I would be too. It's like a national, because now when we were kids, there were two Thanksgiving games. Now there's three. Okay,
Yeah.
so we're very lucky on Thanksgiving to have a morning, afternoon, and evening football games. Nowadays, we're very fortunate.
And then December 13th is a Army Navy game too. So
Oh, it is. Oh, it is. Is that?
Here's
That's
the
like
worst part about all
That's like
this.
this Saturday. That's like this Saturday.
I've got a stacked fucking Saturday coming up.
so you're gonna miss it.
Well, that and I'm gonna miss fucking Saturday night main event. I'm gonna have to watch that when I get home because my wife's job is having their annual Christmas party on Saturday. So I have to get all dressed up in a fucking, nice clothes and fucking button up shirt and a tie and
Oh, you poor bastard!
Fuck.
You poor bastard!
not the tie part. Like the tie part I technically don't need.
Yep. And then JF says, I will say I love Joe's new room. I haven't tuned in since he was in a bare ass
I was
basement.
gonna say, I swear you fucking commented since I moved into this room, JM.
God, that was like
4 or 5 months ago. That was end of August.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah.
When I moved upstairs because my knee keeps fucking deciding to say go fuck yourself and throw me downstairs.
It's not a bad thing to listen to your body.
I mean, the room looks good. I mean, the lighting is great. You got the flags up. You got the shelves. You got the little shadow box up in the corner. You got the little.
It doesn't look like you've had a house for 2 years and you still haven't decorated your living room. You know what I mean?
That part.
I mean, like everything that's on display behind me was on display in the fucking basement office. It's just the basement was so fucking wonky. Like
It was wide.
being able to set shit up. It was hard to put shit within camera angle.
No, it does look. That was like the whole reason, the whole part of the whole, like when you sent in your setup to John, like that's like you've always had good aesthetics. Like
I'm still trying to figure mine out. I got mine a fucking Let's Make Special Brownies family recipes poster behind me.
I mean, we both have the giant stuffed fucking baby Yodas, though, John.
John is like
the Christmas one.
John is like controlled chaos, and Joe is like organized anarchy.
And then Jay is a blood eagle.
Yeah, like I literally have the Army flag and the POW. That shelf has all my fucking Power Rangers pop figures on it.
Mm-hmm.
And the Power Rangers comic books. This shelf has Superman popcorn bucket, Baby Yoda phone holder, Baby Yoda stuffed thing, all the Harry Potter books, whiskey, my Lego Game Boy, and then the fucking Hobbit and fucking Game of Thrones books.
You put thought into it.
I love it.
And then over here, I have all these Star Wars pictures and shit.
Nerd.
Hey, fuck you. Fuck you. We need a fast forward edit of Sanchez background changes. That video will go viral. No, I've changed my setup so many times.
Go watch one of the earlier episodes of DD214 when he was like in his fucking living room.
Yeah, with my projector in the back and stuff like that. Those were the old days, man. But guys, it's coming towards the end of the show. We appreciate you coming. Don't forget, Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern, I will be live covering the Stream Awards. I don't know if I'm supposed to, but I'm going to do it anyway. It's going to be a fun time. We're going to roast it. We're going to have a good time. We're going to see Arc Raiders and the Burnt Peanut win awards that day. Other than that, he said, "Oh, I've seen the clips." He's went through the lore. Other
The
than,
the video game awards, not the streamer awards.
yeah, yep, correct.
And don't forget, next week is going to be another Monday Night Live because the
Monday
Chiefs,
Night Live.
the Chiefs are at. This will be the last one,
Next
folks.
week,
This
Monday
will
night
be
again.
the last
It's
one
a
for a
1
while.
o'clock game at Arrowhead this weekend.
We ain't making the playoffs. Like, this will be the last one. This is gonna be the last Monday Night Live for a while, unless outside of like something between the three of us. This will be the last one for a while. But next week, Monday Night Live.
Got you. Yeah, and then other than that, that's really it, guys. Go get the Too Easy hat in cleansanchezmedia.com. If you order it before the 14th, I think you get it right on Christmas or something like that. I could be
If
wrong.
you order it, get it in the Fred Durst red just so you can wear it and send in photos so we can tell Jay to go fuck himself.
We'll do it for the nookie. So, who wants to take the final thought?
I think it's your week, Jay.
Mine? I got you. All right. So this week, let's talk about personal maintenance. So the reason I wasn't here last week is because I thought I could work a simple overnight shift and make it 2 hours to the podcast time. And my body said, fuck you, Jay. Right? So there's times where we need to pay attention to what our bodies are telling us. There's a way to do it, and there's a way not to do it. Okay. There's a lot of things that happen in our personal lives. We're in a very trying time of year for a lot of people. Okay. And we hear you guys. We hear your cries. Okay. And it's okay. Like, we're giving you the answer right here. Listen to your body. Listen to your mind. All right. If you're not having a good time, if things are just not seeming right, if shit's overwhelming and everything is just like stacking up like dishes in Jay's sink, okay, do something about it. In the Army, we called it being proactive. Be proactive about your own health, especially your own mental health. Okay. Reach out to somebody. Don't be afraid to call. I got homies that call me, okay, and they always give me shit because I don't call them as often because I'm terrible at that, okay? But they call me and they check up on me. I had somebody check up on me today from here in Independence Town, okay? Like, check up.
The amount of times he reads my messages and leaves me on fucking red is ridiculous.
Who's that?
You.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Fucking dick.
It's Jay. All right. But what I'm getting at is ultimately this: you have to be proactive about your own health. There's not always going to be a time where somebody else is going to step in and save you. Call somebody, call a friend, call a loved one. Okay, call the dude that you randomly met like the other day, like, and just, hey, what are you up to right now? You know what I mean? Do something. If you can't get a hold of anybody, if you have no one to call, you can call, or you can text or call 988, or you can dial 1-800-273 8255. That's 1-800-273-TALK. They're there to hear you and listen to you. Okay? Do not give in. Okay? It is always darkest before the dawn, and that is true facts. Okay? And if you don't believe me, like I'm speaking from like personal truth. Okay? It is always darkest before the dawn. Okay? And some of us just happen to live at night. That's just our curse. But even if you live at night, you ain't got to listen to that bullshit like whistling at you from out in the forest. All right? You're right here. You're right here. You're safe with us. You always will be. All right? We need you here. You're in this tribe. Like, you're part of us. You're not allowed to leave. Okay? I got bad news. I don't issue orders very often, but I got bad news. You're not allowed to leave. Okay? You are not allowed to go. Call somebody, reach out, be an adult. Be a fucking adult. Okay? Don't be scared to ask for help. Okay? Because that's bullshit.
Oh.
That's bullshit.
Oh,
You're better than me.
I love it.
I'll shut the hell up. I love you guys.
Drink
No,
water.
it's-
Don't
I
add
mean,
to the
you-
population. Don't
you
subtract
could-
from the population.
Remember, guys.
End up in jail. Make sure to call your sergeant.
If you're gonna tap it, rap it, and if you can't rap it, don't be a dummy. Shoot on her tummy. All right, like.
Guys, we will see you next Monday. We love you guys very much. We'll
Next
see you
Monday,
next
Monday
time.
night.
Next
Live.
Monday, live from the tattoo parlor while I get my nipples pierced.
Fucking
Wait,
A.
wrong show.
Fucking
Um,
A.
That'd be great. That'd be great. Peace.